Hi there, this is Mr. Jones, and I'd like to help you with evaluating algebraic expressions with exponents. Alright? Now you're going to need to remember the order of operations and perform any operation within parentheses before you apply exponents. Okay? Well, let's look at an example. Let's evaluate the expression for x equal to 3 and y equal to 2. And I have x, y to the third power. Remember that xy means x times y, that's multiplication. Right, so the first step is always simply to replace the variable with its value. I'm going to substitute 3 in place of x, because x is equal to 3, and I'm going to substitute 2 in place of y, because y is equal to 2. So I'm simply rewriting xy as 3 times 2. Right. Then remember that I need to do the portion within the parentheses first. So 3 times 2 is 6. Then lastly I can take 6 and raise it to the third power. So 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. Alright? That should be fairly straightforward, don't you think? Well, go ahead and try a couple on your own then. Let's let x equal 4 and y equal 2. And I've given you a couple of different expressions. So see if you can evaluate each of those on your own, and then when you're ready, hit continue and I'll check the results with you. Okay, well, let's see how you did. First of all, I'm going to substitute 4 in place of x and 2 in place of y. So I'm simply going to rewrite the algebraic expression, putting 4 in place of x and 2 in place of y. And then I'm going to simplify. Remember, I do what's inside the parentheses, so 4 minus 2 is 2. And then I raise 2 to the third power. That's 2 times 2 times 2, and that is 8. Okay? Now I want you to notice the difference between x minus y to the third and x to the third minus y to the third. Right? We need to follow the order of operations and do the part inside the parentheses first, because notice how different x cubed minus y cubed ends up being. Right? I again substitute 4 in place of x, but now I have 4 to the third, and I substitute 2 in place of y, so it's 4 to the third minus 2 to the third. There are no parentheses here, so I need to apply the exponent. Well, 4 to the third is 4 times 4 times 4, which is 64. 2 to the third is 8, so now I have 64 minus 8, and that's 56. And notice that's considerably greater than the first problem. Okay, so that shows me that this exponent cannot be applied individually for a sum or difference. I need to evaluate the portion within the parentheses and then apply the exponent, right? Just as we learned in the order of operations. Okay, well, I think that should give you a good head start. Work well, and you should do well.